Yo, gang, what's going on? My name's Liam. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to talk about the most influential book that I've ever read. And last year I read over 50 books. I read 52 books in 2024. And this was probably the most influential book, one that I reference all the time. And so I'm just going to talk about it. So the book is called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And so I learned about this book from a video I saw on Instagram from Conor McGregor. And they were like, "Is there any books that you recommend?" And he was like, "It's a book called The Secret on the Law of Attraction." And he said that his sister gave him the book when he was younger. And he thought it was stupid at first. And then he started reading it, looking more into it. And then it started to change his life. So the law of attraction basically states that like attracts like. So if you notice, all the people who do really, really crazy things, they've conquered their mind. They have a sort of confidence that is unparalleled, one might say. Conor McGregor especially, one of the most confident dudes. But there's clips of him speaking all of these things into existence. John Jones, he even quotes the law of attraction. These are UFC guys, but still, I always felt like your mind could be a superpower, and it was something that was untapped for me. And so I read The Secret. I read it summer of 2024. And honestly, man, it wasn't that interesting at first. I read it. I was like, this is bullshit. I tried some of the things. I remember I wrote myself a check for 10 grand or something. But my belief wasn't there. Right? The visualization, all of that is important, but in the back of my mind, I still had this feeling that this is bullshit. And if you have that feeling, it's not going to work. You have to fully believe what the book says. I think the easiest way to do that is to be happy. You have to be genuinely giving out good vibes to the universe, is what the book refers it to. And I like to say that as well. You need to be vibrating at a good frequency so that the universe can give it back. What's the easiest way to do that? Be grateful. So if you can wake up and be grateful every day, the key with all of this is you have to actually feel it. But you're going to start noticing probably 6 months after I read the book. And again, I reference the book all the time. But probably 6 months in, I start seeing all these coincidences. And maybe it's just because I'm noticing them, whatever it is. But I'll be thinking about something and then I'll see it in real life. It happens to me all the time. I remember yesterday, my tattoo artist who did a tattoo, he messaged me about another tattoo idea, and he said the word chrysanthemum, and it's a type of flower. I knew that, but I didn't really know what it looked like. And I'm in the library when I see this text. I get up, walk through the library, I see a book about fucking chrysanthemums, and at that moment I knew it's just the universe presenting these coincidences towards me. Like it really is a skill to be able to do this kind of stuff, to attract the things that you want. But it's real. You just have to put some attention and energy into thinking about it, and it's not going to work at first. It's not going to do anything at first. But your belief has to be there, and your trust has to be there, and over time, you're going to start seeing things changing. One thing you've also got to realize that will help you with nurturing the contents of this book is that you're never going to be happy from getting something material, especially, or you're never going to be happy once you achieve that one thing. Happiness is the absence of desire, and success is rooted in being unhappy with your current situation. So desire is really a contract that you make with yourself to be just unhappy until you get what you want. And you've got to understand that if you can be sad for no reason, why not just be happy for no reason? That's the shift I made. I thought that I had to be unhappy to get everything because, you'll hear some people say, you need to be so unhappy with your current situation, which can help. I mean, different material, but sometimes you got to use what you got, and sometimes people only have pain. But I don't have any pain. I don't need to just create pain. I'd rather just trust and enjoy this a little bit. Sorry for yawning, but The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, if you read it, I guarantee you it'll change your life. If you read it and trust it, which is difficult, I guarantee it'll change your life. So that's my review. It's one of my favorite books ever. It's probably the second most influential book aside from the fucking Bible. I realized I just cussed before I said the Bible, but you get the idea. It's an awesome book. And if you're worried about spending money on a book, get the heck out of here, man. The book can make you billions. So go to a secondhand bookstore, drop $10 on the book, read it, and get as much as you possibly can out of it. So, again, as always, I hope this was valuable. This is my review on The Secret.